Hello ladies and gentlemen, last time this is where we left off with our nav toggle working here but looking pretty weird. Alright, so in this one we are going to fix all of that. Alright, let's just jump straight into it. So the first thing I want to do is actually remove this padding because that is causing our toggle white thingy to be padded to the right. Alright, so just gonna remove it here and actually leave it in there, but I will also yeah, I'm just gonna remove it up there and just test this real quick before we start with our fixes. Alright, so yeah, yep, so let's put it back there. Sorry about that. And actually where we want to remove it is on the back box. Alright, so we are going to put padding in there, but we don't want it on the grid layout because we want that that thing to appear at the very end like that. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is where is it? This. I want to change this to 6. Alright, that's it. So the next thing we want to do is on our box layout we want to space these things. So we're just gonna do spacing and 12, yeah, 12 pixels should do it. So we're done with the anchor layout, so let's just close out of that one, right? And if you see this, it means we padded everything into the anchor layout, and that is why we cannot see this text, because the anchor layout actually wants you to only put one widget in it, and that widget is this one. So all we have to do is take these out of the anchor layout. Alright, save this, run it, and just like that we have everything we need in order. Alright, so there we go, everything looking pretty good. Now let's just fix the icons and we'll be done with this part of the nav tutorial. Okay, so just gonna close out of that, and then I'm going to go to our point of sale here, and let's just do P. I'm going to search for my icons. I think they are feathered with font D. Alright, that first icon, is it screencast? No. Cast. Do we have any cast? Icon cast, I believe. Ooh. Icon cast, I believe that's the one I am looking for. I don't know, but I think it is. So icon cast. Alright, just gonna run that. Ooh, that is definitely not it, unfortunately. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is just gonna find my my icons and then find that icon. Oh, it's actually called AirPlay. Lovely. Let's go back. Let's change to AirPlay. What's the next one? This one is definitely just users. And then manage stock. I actually have no idea what that icon is. Then maybe delivery, ABCD. Delivery, no. Van. Could it be a van? The icon I'm looking for is a truck. Oh, it's actually called truck. Lovely. So truck. Alright, what else do we need? Stock insights. I believe that one is just chart. Is it chart? ABC. Bar chart. Alright, so bar chart for the icons, and we don't need any of these, do we? No, we don't. So let's just remove those. And then so point of sale, manage users, manage stock, last one is stock insights. So stock insights. All right, save that. Let's go and run this. Let me bring it in, and there we have it. Looks like we are done with this one. All right, so now we just want that when we click on these, we navigate to the relevant screen. So what we're gonna do is all right, what I am going to do is generate these pages. What you're going to do is basically do the same thing we did with our folders. So just go into views, generate, create those folders. So I'm just going to cd into my views. All right, and I'm just going to create those pages. So the first page is users. All right, the other one is stocks. The other one is insights. All right, those are all the pages that we need. So you're just going to create these pages, right? It's the same process we did with admin and auth and home. It's just pages with a folder with 3 files named after the pages. It's pretty simple. All right, at this point I'm sure you get it. So anyway, those are all the pages we have. Now I'm just going to go to admin. Actually we're already there, admin.kv. all right, we are then going to go into this one, and then we're going to create a screen manager in here. Actually not directly here, because we want to have a box layout at the top, and this box layout is the box that has this information at the top here with the user and the notifications. All right, so let's go here. Let's give this top box layout, the one with the user and the notifications, a height of 54. Alright, now we can then create our screen manager, and this screen manager is going to manage the screens for the admin dash. So the ID is just going to be screen manager. Now we add our screens. So the first screen is going to be the user screen, so our name is going to be screen users, and then this is just going to contain our users widget that is in our users thingy folder. All right, so we're just going to give this ID of users. Now we can just basically copy this, right? Change users into, what's the next thing, stocks. All right, change this to a small letter s and these to a small letter s. You can actually leave it like that if you want, but I like to keep my IDs lowercase. All right, so next I'm going to change where that thing goes. All right, so users, stock, and insights. All right, so users, stocks, insights here. Insights, just like that. I'm going to change this to an I, change this to an I, and we don't need this, so just remove it. So just to reiterate, my users class here is in here, as you can see, and my stocks class is also in here, right there. All right, but now we need to import these, because if you run it now, we'll have an error because Kivy doesn't know what these classes are, because we haven't told it where to find these classes. So we're just going to import, and in here we're going to import users first. You know, actually, let me just keep all my imports in one place. All right, so even though no, we are going to use them here, and that is because we are never going to use the users imports in our main.kv. We don't need it. So in here we're going to import users, and we're going to import users from views.users.users, right? Then just duplicate this 2 times actually, change this to stocks, right? Then change this to insights. So insights. Change this to a small letter I, right? And then if let's just run this and check if everything looks as we want it. So go back and then let's run our Python file. Alright, so no errors. That means Kivy was able to find all these other classes that we just made. Okay, so the next thing is basically hook these screens to our nav toggles. Alright, so what I'm going to do is in stocks.kv, I'm just going to create a text, right? And this text is just going to say stocks, right? And the color is app.color primary. Alright, make sure we fix that little typo there. Alright, fs, I'm just going to do 48, and edge online, I'm going to do center. Alright, now I'm just going to copy this, right, and do the same for our users and our insights. Alright, so paste it there, change these to users, and then go to our insights right there, and just paste this, change this to insights, and this is so that we can identify which screen we are on. Alright, so in our admin.kv, right, we can go up here and we can just do on release, and for this one, this is the point of sale. We actually want to go to the point of sale, right? So this one is going to be a little different because the point of sale is not in our screen manager, it's actually in our root screen manager up here, right? The point of sale, by the way, is this screen right here. Alright, so what we're gonna do is we are simply going to do app.root.screen underscore manager dot current is equal to screen underscore home. That's it, right? And then let's just do that, and this time we want to remove app because we want to work with the root. We actually don't even need to have the root because this screen manager is already in our context, so we can just remove this as well, and then we can just do screen manager current is equal to screen users, right? And then just do the same thing for this. This is screen stocks, and then this is screen what, insights. Okay, just like that. And let's see, just wondering. Alright, actually I just had a thought. So we are actually going to not use that like the root POS. The admin will have the same POS, but it's going to be bound to the admin panel. So what that means is in here, instead of starting with the screen users, we are actually going to start with a screen POS, and because this is actually a great opportunity to show you that we can just reuse these custom widgets or panels or pages that we have made into like we can reuse them as many times as we want. Alright, so just going to do POS, and you'll see that I am using home here because home is actually what the POS is, right? Home contains our POS widget. Actually, you know what? We can actually literally just use the POS instead of the home widget itself. And the good thing is POS is already imported up here, right? So what we can do is in our admin.kv, instead of using home, let's just use POS because you know we can, right? Alright, let's run this. Alright, so now you'll see that by default in our POS we start with the POS screen that we made ages ago. Alright, so to make it prettier, we'll just do state here is equal to down. So by default, this is the screen we are at, right? So actually I should call this screen POS. I believe that's what we are calling it down here. Alright, now to wrap it up, let's just test it out. So by default, we are in the POS screen and it's active, as you can see. If we go to manage users, we are now in the user screen. If we go to manage stock, we are in the stock screen. Stock insights, we are in the insight screen. Alright, so our navigation is all set, as you can see. In the next one, we are going to start working on manage users because we already have the POS. We already made that, and it works. It's just how we want it to work. Alright, so if you have any questions regarding this part of the tutorial, leave them in the comment section. Otherwise, as always, I'm Sam. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the love and support. I will see you in the next one.